Welcome to West Liberty, Iowa. West Liberty Community School District offers a Spanish-English dual language program to all interested students. This is a choice program that parents may choose as an option for their child. The teachers in these classrooms are bilingual in Spanish and English. West Liberty Community School District and its school board strongly support the dual language program for many reasons. One of the reasons is the growing diversity of our city as a whole. West Liberty, Iowa is a rural community with about 4,000 residents. However, our school district of 1,200 students is approximately 50% Hispanic, and our community as a whole is also growing in numbers in Hispanic residents. As you will hear in this video, the principals and teachers feel very strongly about this program. They support the program goals of becoming bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural. And they also support the other fourth goal, which is using this program to bridge the gap, the possible language gap in our community with our Spanish-speaking parents in the school district and our English-speaking staff and administration.
The mission of the dual language program has 4 components. The first component is to ensure that our students are bilingual. The second component is that we want our students to also be biliterate. And then the third component is that we have a bicultural aspect to the program. And then the fourth component to our program actually has to do with the community. We want to make sure that everyone feels a part of the community and that we are welcoming to new families. And so it really has a relationship aspect to our program.
It actually gives students a chance to learn from each other, not only on an academic level, but on a cultural level. And I think as a teacher, it's pretty amazing to watch students be able to speak in Spanish no matter what their ethnic background is and really communicate.
I think this is the biggest gift that a parent could give a child, because an education is something that can't be taken away, and an education plus the bilingual component of it is also something that can't be taken away. So in essence, they're getting 2 gifts.
I think it does a lot to bring the community together, because you start to see that we're a lot more similar than we are different.
And there's so many reasons why we chose the dual language program for the kids. We recognize that, we're in a global economy, and our kids will be more marketable and have greater opportunities if they know how to speak 2 languages.
My name is Mike Ossie. I'm the dual language teacher here at the high school. I will teach dual language social studies, U.S. history and world history, as well as dual language Spanish classes, literature and grammar. The kids are going to get tons and tons of benefit out of this. They're going to learn how to think in 2 languages. I already see them doing it. They're also getting their reading comprehension. They're learning how to pick out the facts and what they need.
Dual language as a program has many benefits at different levels. I am a kindergarten teacher, and at my level, the students learn to work alongside each other and play together. They become friends with students who are very diverse, a wide range of backgrounds and cultures. So I think this is something we begin in kindergarten, and then that grows each grade level. Teachers, I think, strive to emphasize that at every grade level until they graduate from high school.
I really like Spanish class because it gives me a chance to speak in a language that is a lot harder than English, since I don't have anyone at home to speak Spanish with, and it gives me a good challenge in school.
It definitely challenges our kids in ways they're not used to. Our talented and gifted students really struggle when they are not the top in the class and they cannot answer all the questions and they have to work through the language. I think that expands their brain growth, develops their mind in ways they would never get in an English-only classroom. Language opens up the world to you.
The research does generally show that people who know 2 languages are able to perform academically, not only in languages but in all subjects, to a higher aptitude.
Azul, yo pinto la cerca. Azul, yo
se nos olvidó esto. ¿Qué es?
Manguera.
Entonces vamos a pintar. Yo pinto la manguera
Yo
azul.
pinto mis zapatos.
Ahora, yo pinto mis zapatos. Yo pinto el zacate azul. Yo pinto la puerta azul. Y tengo que
I think what I've seen with the dual language program is that it's really helped to validate for our Spanish-speaking community their language and their culture, and they see it reflected in the school, which is not something that happens, you know, in every district across Iowa where there is a larger Hispanic population. So I think it's been a really good validation for them.
Well, starting in first grade, I can see students who are understanding so much already in Spanish, and native English speakers who can communicate even and relate with native Spanish speakers and develop relationships that maybe they wouldn't make if they weren't in the dual language program.
Because in the future, you know, there's a big difference in culture here in the United States. There's many cultures, and many of them are Spanish speaking. So when I have a job and I need clients or someone to work for, there's going to be a lot of Spanish speakers so I can communicate.
The most important thing is that to learn, to know a second language is the future for the kids.
I've recommended it to many people in the community who have asked me about it. The main reason I would is because not only in West Liberty, but anywhere that you go anymore, you will run into people from all different cultures, and it's a good way for children to not only learn another language, but also learn about another culture as well in the program.
Another thing that we feel very strongly about is the fact that we want this program to be an additive program, and that it is a equal program to our English-only option. And for this reason, we design our curriculum and design our instruction so that students are able to stay on task with the students that are in the English-only program in mastering grade-level material, standards, and benchmarks.
What it's done is having the kids mix well. They are not embarrassed about their stature. Our Anglo kids are learning all about Hispanic culture, and they think it's cool. So I guess I would say after 6 years being in the district, bilingualism is cool, and it's something that's very well accepted. Our kids are finding that they're socializing, they're mixing very well, and our community as a whole mixes very well. So I think our program has done several things beyond just learning Spanish or learning English.